Nyck de Vries has struggled since making his F1 debut at the start of the season. Christian Horner's verdict on Nyck de Vries has been proved correct according to fresh revelations by Helmut Marko. The Red Bull chief admitted Horner was not a fan of the Dutch star before being handed an AlphaTauri drive. Marko then stunningly admitted Horner's claims had been vindicated in another blow to the struggling youngster. 80-year-old Marko opened up on the star when pushed on whether he and Horner had ever disagreed over a driver's talent. Replying, Marko told the Inside Line F1 podcast, "Not often but sometimes we do. The last one I would say Nyck de Vries, and at the moment it looks like he was right. I mean basically it's AlphaTauri, so it's not completely, but as a big family I'd say we at least get opinions." He was not a fan of Nyck de Vries. De Vries secured an F1 drive after starring for Williams at the 2022 Italian Grand Prix. Standing in for Alex Albon, De Vries managed to secure points and demolish Nicolas Latifi. However, the ex-Formula E champion has struggled since making his full-time debut at the start of the season. Japanese youngster Yuki Tsunoda has beaten the Dutchman at every race this season except for the Monaco Grand Prix. De Vries is one of just 2 drivers to have not scored a point this season alongside Logan Sargent. Former F1 star and Dutch GP organizer Jan Lammers has called on De Vries to improve his performances. He said, "It's a merciless world, and the truth is that the car was good enough for a point. So when it's good enough for a point and you don't score, when will you score then? He had a chance to perform well and he doesn't. He is not so much putting pressure on myself now, but I think the pressure is coming from Franz Tost and Helmut Marko." Earlier this year, it was suggested De Vries had until the Spanish Grand Prix to improve his performances. However, Marko later suggested there was never a deadline in place for the star. But Tost appeared to come to De Vries' defense as he stressed drivers needed a learning period to adapt. He added, "As I always say, if a rookie is coming to Formula One, he needs minimum 3 years to understand what's going on here.